Okie dokie.
Welcome back, I guess.
Welcome back. Are we leaving in this shopping spree?
Obviously.
Okay. Welcome back. The call went down and then restarted the recording.
Yes.
Ancient ruins.
The Doom server. Oh yeah, the server where we're at is called the Doom server, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Yamato server, but then Evil spread it and now it's the Doom server. To make a long
So
story
it's like-
short.
Some really evil petty guy just like changed the name of the server.
Yep.
Like backspaced it and then like changed like this sentence.
And I'll probably just boost the volume a bit. There we go. Okay, so where were we?
We were outside of potentially the boss area, and then we found out that the sand actually does almost instant kill you.
Yeah, okay,
And then we were
good.
backtracking.
This is why throwing sand is a terrible thing to do.
Oh boy, you see the frame rate on your end.
It's not too bad. It doesn't really need to be fantastic just for us to commentate over.
Yeah, true. A button. What?
You found the Pharaoh Mob button.
This is-
He has like no health.
What if you knock him on top of the button and spawn another pheromone?
That'd be glorious.
I'm sure it tested it more than that, right? Of course there's...
They're just like setting like little pranks for you. They're not even dangerous.
Yeah, we see this room is symmetrical. This is just gonna...
Copy, mirror, paste.
There we go. Of course more spawn.
Guessing 3 waves.
Yeah. Remember the first time we encountered multiple waves of enemies? Imagine how bad it's gonna be by the time we get to the fourth world.
1,000 waves of enemies by the end of the game.
It's like that one Kingdom Hearts mission. There's like 1,000 enemies on screen.
Don't you think?
Oh, right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
X, seriously? Did you not?
I jumped into the place and I fell down and died immediately. Of course I think. But what now? How do I open this?
That's a good question, actually.
Okay. It's time for Operation Search.
And destroy.
Isn't... Did I get the other identical button on this side then? Yeah. Because this is getting ridiculous. How about here? Let's go... No wait, we've done that already. If we go up here...
Is there like some enemy stuck somewhere?
No, there's probably just more buttons we need to press.
Hmm.
Why do they even have the door there? That's just... It's not even a switch, it's just go around a bit.
There's like no reason to go into this small hallway.
Do your swords at least have a combo or something?
A combo?
Press attack 3 times and it does another combo.
I don't think it does it?
No, this is the only combo I have. This weapon allows me to hit an enemy twice if you're lucky.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't think any of the weapons have like a proper combo though.
Yeah, it's just straight up hack and slash. Or slash and slash.
Block
Hack and or slash.
Flash or shoot.
There has to be a monolith somewhere, because really.
I don't think they would want to associate themselves with this game.
Oh wow. Okay.
No, it's just the less good monolith, not the good one. Okay. No, there's no monolith here either. Boom. Are you serious?
This game would probably be a lot better if the enemies just didn't block constantly.
Yeah. If they could, this would be bearable, but now everything blocks.
I mean, first of all, how do you block swords with your elbows?
How do you block swords if you're a mummy?
True.
How do you have the reflexes to do such things?
I mean, my skill level with these dual blades are like, let's check, 413. Okay, this is not leading anywhere. There has to be a monolith somewhere. But if it's mirrored... Is it on the other side? Please don't tell me it's on the other side.
I think you should go check the other side.
Yeah, because this is not going anywhere.
Or it's just the mini boss, you know, endless wave of Mummymon line.
The true challenge. But yeah, this is like twice as long as the previous dungeon.
No, this is no. I thought it was where the like Fairmont summon was. Okay, this was the other.
Oh, coming up. Wow, this is stupid. Okay. The only thing I can think of is that one room, but you know, there's it just won't end. Are there just like 80 waves?
It's possible.
I'm also scared too.
And this is over.
Yeah, it's on this side. Already. Now you spawn. What?
You
What?
definitely walked into that area of the room before, though. So, like, why didn't they actually spawn?
They're late.
Well, they spawn now, at least?
Oh!
Okay.
So, if they're trapped there,
They can still. Oh, they can get out.
how are they not hitting me here? How did that work?
That was kind of amazing.
Put that in your montage.
Oh, I thought there was just gonna be like one straggler up here.
I was actually dreading that it might not, like, because the gate was not on screen, it wouldn't have loaded.
You know, the worst part is that could honestly probably be the case.
Yeah.
Finally.
Forward progress. I recognize those weird topped pillars.
Okay, that only took like, what? 40 minutes? 50 minutes, I think? Oh, here's Scorpiomon.
Scorpiomon.
He's fast. What? How am I supposed to block this?
Those aren't actually touching you, it doesn't look like.
No, there's just a timing and a direction.
Wow. His attack just always hits you. It's
Yeah.
fun. That's silly. Well, I guess that's another instance of they expect you to have 4 players, so it's not going to be one person being beaten to death.
Wow. Look at this! Like, homing works fine unless they're moving. Also, his homing doesn't seem to be too good either.
I like how you're in the dungeon, but you can just summon thunder from the skies. Or lightning, rather.
I'm out of mana! That was surprisingly effective.
Good to see you're keeping a cool head about it.
Oh god.
I thought that hurt you, I'm sorry. I'll be honest, I never actually used the magic much in this game.
The magic is pretty terrible, but it works.
I think the reason why it's like helping you a lot is because you didn't like spend all your time maxing out guns. Because like I always played with the guns because that's the only way you can survive single player like semi reasonably.
I love when it sometimes doesn't hit me because how did
Is he about to like panic mode and like vector face? Yeah, really.
oh no.
What?
Killed him.
He had like a smidge of health.
Oh god.
Hooray!
Now
Now
let's
pick up the key, please. For everyone's sake.
Now, as you can see, if you look in the folder for key folder, we now have both the Skull Grey ID and the Scorpio ID.
Hooray!
Wow. We're done with this level.
Hooray! We've done it! Wow, they gave you 2 empty treasure chests.
It's random. It's all RNG.
What if you got like 4 empty treasure chests?
That is possible.
Why? That is just mean.
It looks like there's like a 25% chance or so to get a empty treasure chest.
Apparently.
There should be like a 30% chance of keeping Digimon. Is that really bad? That would just be beautiful.
Now I have to get, like, I've checked, and apparently my magic skills, you know, why is it red? Why is it red
What?
when it's 420? Is that a max? I hope it's the max.
I hope it is.
I hope it is. But yeah, my magic's now level 7. I think I need like 200 or 400 or so before I get my the next level of magic spells.
Is that just called, like, mediocre ice?
It's probably just midi ice. And now, let's just buy a lot of HP discs. Buy a lot of. Alright, that should be enough. Now let's go and save. Let's see if there's something new in the weapon shop.
So X, now'd be a pretty good time to demonstrate the soft reset combination, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I need more skill to equip my Grand Blade, so I'm guessing that's not the max, so why is it red?
Because 420.
That is kinda amazing.
I hope so.
They just highlight it whenever it reaches like a normal number.
Like a tiny bit when I bought that item. Why? I'm not quite sure, but next.
Well, see, you had to actually download the blade into your game. It's actually DLC.
Oh, that explains it.
There's DLC for this?
No.
Oh,
It's it's for PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
that's not
So of course it has DLC.
All games back then had DLC. Oh, yeah, we
Loading
named our
time
character
amplifier.
loading.
Actually, not amplifier. That would just increase loading times. Actually, that could also make sense.
I named it loading. It's not.
Loading mon. Alright, so we finally beat the ancient pyramid cave. I forgot, ancient ruins? Ancient ruins, I think it was.
so.
Can the next dungeon please be green grass dungeon place? And not like some dark dank dungeon with like 1,000 pheromones.
The forest of grief.
The festival of
Oh.
grief.
The joyous celebration of grief.
Happy grief.